So hi, hello, good morning everyone. So today let's discuss about our next class, that is Indian Pharmacopoeia. You see this Indian Pharmacopoeia, in the last class we have discussed regarding what is Pharmacopoeia and what is the meaning of the Pharmacopoeia and how it was introduced, and today in this class let's discuss about Indian Pharmacopoeia. So Indian Pharmacopoeia, as I told you, Pharmacopoeia means what? Pharmacopoeia is a book which is compiled of the information regarding the drugs which we will use and the remedies which we will use and the treatments which we will use for decreasing for the curing the diseases. So that is about Pharmacopoeia, and when we publish, the Indians published the Pharmacopoeia, so that type of publication is called as Indian Pharmacopoeia. So here you see in 1844, you see in 1844 the first Pharmacopoeia is published in India, that is Bengal Pharmacopoeia. The Bengal Pharmacopoeia is published in 1844. This Bengal Pharmacopoeia contains only the commonly used remedies. Whatever the commonly used remedies, commonly used treatments are there, we graphed. The Indians compiled this information in one pharmacopoeia, that is called as Bengal Pharmacopoeia, which was introduced in the year 1844. And the next one in 1927. You see in 1927, DEC means nothing but Drug Enquiry Committee. Drug Enquiry Committee recommended National Pharmacopoeia for Indians. The Drug Enquiry Committee recommended the National Pharmacopoeia. Drug Enquiry Committee recommended for the publication of National Pharmacopoeia for Indians in 1927. Next in 1955. In 1955, the first edition of Indian Pharmacopoeia was published. In 1955, first edition of Indian Pharmacopoeia was published, and in 1966, second edition of Indian Pharmacopoeia was published. So first edition in 1955, second edition in 1966, and in 1985. In 1985, the third edition of Indian Pharmacopoeia was published. The third edition of Indian Pharmacopoeia was published. This third edition contains two volumes, that is volume 1 and volume 2. The third edition of Indian Pharmacopoeia contains two volumes, that is volume 1 and volume 2. It was published in two volumes. The book was published in two volumes, that is volume 1 and volume 2. Volume 1 contains the legal notice and introduction of drugs and monographs of some drugs, and volume 2 contains the monographs from A to Z. So what is a monograph? First of all, monograph is nothing but it is a document. Monograph is a document which contains the information of drugs and information of treatments of the diseases. So that is called as a monograph. Here volume 2 contains the monographs from A to Z, means the drugs which starts with the letter A and the drugs which ends with the letter Z. Up to there, the monograph has been published in volume 2 of third edition of Indian Pharmacopoeia. So next, in 1996, fourth edition of Indian Pharmacopoeia was published, and in 2007, fifth edition of Indian Pharmacopoeia was published, and in 2010, sixth edition of Indian Pharmacopoeia was published, and in 2010, sixth edition was published with a DVD. So up to then only book was published, and after 2010, sixth edition was published with a DVD drive, and they have given a DVD along with the book. And in 2012, seventh edition with the DVD was published, and in 2014 there are some changes to the seventh edition, and this edition was published in 4 volumes in 2014 with some changes to the seventh edition. This edition was published with 4 volumes which comprises the new monographs. So here the seventh edition with some changes in 2014, that book contains these information, that is, it contains that book, that Indian Pharmacopoeia of 2014 edition contains 577 new monographs. 577 new monographs means nothing but new documents which contains new drugs and new drug preparations. There are 577. Next, 134 API. 134 API means API in the sense active pharmaceutical ingredient. So they have written 134 active pharmaceutical ingredients and their preparations in this book, and then 161 formulation monographs. So the new 161 formulations, new formulation documents they have written in this book. Next, 11 antiviral monographs, the drugs which are used for treating the virus in the body of a human being. They have discovered the 11 monographs, the 11 documents of new drug monographs have been written in this book. And then 10 antibiotic monographs, they have documented 10 new antibiotic monographs which contains the information regarding the new antibiotics and their preparations. They have given almost the new 10 antibiotic monographs. So like this, they have given almost 577 new monographs in that book, and 134 active pharmaceutical ingredient preparations, 161 new formulation monographs, 11 antiviral monographs, and 10 antibiotic monographs. These all are included in the 2014 edition of Indian Pharmacopoeia. So the 2014 edition of Indian Pharmacopoeia includes these all things and the standards, and also it also includes the packaging, how to package a dosage form. It includes everything. The 2014 Indian Pharmacopoeia includes everything. So that is why 2014 Indian Pharmacopoeia is the most important Indian Pharmacopoeia for Indians. So this is about Indian Pharmacopoeia, how it is evolved and how it is published, and this is the information regarding Indian Pharmacopoeia. Thank you. Jai Hind. Subscribe to my channel for more and more pharmacy teaching videos.